Well, thank you very much, Bob. Thanks for that kind welcome. And I want to thank Catherine, of course, for lobbying me from the podium. I want to say that that I've been digging in the yard at the governor's mansion looking for the treasure chest that my predecessor must have left to pay for everything in the state of Illinois. I haven't found it yet, but I'm going to keep trying, I promise. Welcome to all the scholars and to the authors that are here and to the many members who come here from out of town. I want to get a chance to meet with each and every one of you who are here from Indiana or from Iowa or elsewhere to tell you how great the state of Illinois is, because you should move here. This is the place to be. There's an expression I'm sure you've all heard about, buy low, sell high. It's time to buy in Illinois. Buy low, sell high. To Bob, thank you very much for your leadership here, and of course, the association and the great work that you do, and I hope to be of service to you with New Salem and with the many other activities of the association. President Lincoln was one of our own, and in many ways, he led and left a legacy behind him, the lessons of which should help us as we move forward in Illinois today. In March of 1861, Lincoln was inaugurated, of course, as our 16th president, and he said in his inaugural speech, "Why should there not be a patient confidence in the ultimate justice of the people? Is there any better or equal hope in the world?" At this point, of course, in history, when he said that, it was the southern states that had already begun to secede, the Confederate States of America had formed, and the Civil War was very much on the horizon. Before even taking office, President Lincoln was staring down at one of the greatest battles our country will ever face over the greatest injustice that we have known. And yet, in this moment, he chose to put his faith in the patient confidence, in the justice of the people. Lincoln chose to lead with empathy and intellect. He chose not to demonize, but to place his hope in the ultimate good of the American people. It's no secret that the state that Abraham Lincoln once called home faces some real challenges today. Too many of our communities are left out and left behind. Children in certain zip codes are shut out from opportunity before they can even get a chance to succeed. You can work hard at 2 or even 3 jobs and struggle to put food on the table, let alone to acquire affordable health care. We face real and urgent injustices in our state. We face a fiscal situation built by years of mismanagement that will take years to overcome. No one doubts the path forward will be hard. But in this moment, and for as long as I'm so fortunate as to serve as your governor, I place my confidence in the ultimate justice of the people. I place it in the teachers who dip into their pockets to buy school supplies or even breakfast for their students. I place it in the hardworking families who face their own struggles, who don't think twice about helping out a neighbor who's even in greater need. I put my faith in our human service providers who worked overtime during our budget crisis in the state to make sure that those that they serve never felt the impact. I place my faith in people all across the state of Illinois who want to come together to build something better, even greater. President Lincoln led with an unyielding pursuit of justice that guided our nation through one of its darkest times. And that spirit continues to run through this state today. I pledge to lead a state government following Lincoln's example, guided by that pursuit of justice that recognizes the goodness of those whose views may differ from mine, and that moves forward with intellect and empathy. the land of Lincoln deserves nothing less. I thank you. Thank you very much for having me here tonight. Thank you.